Nevada Reading Week and the rise of new college transportation.
The latest on the Las Vegas Strip, including the Raiders draft party.
A brand new club at UNLV and this weekend's weather forecast.
The inside scoop on UNLV basketball transfer David Jenkins Jr.
Coupled with a special live interview and more, Studio G starts right now.
Welcome to your 12 o'clock newscast with Studio G. I'm Terrell Emerson.
And I'm Azaria Manning. First, we have breaking news. There has been a confirmed case of the coronavirus in Nevada. More than later, but first, we start with Nevada Reading Week. This week is Nevada Reading Week, which is celebrated statewide. Many community leaders and celebrities go out and read to students. Our very own Cabria Kirby was able to tag along with some local readers.
Turning pages, reading books, and lots of visitors. That sums up Nevada Reading Week.
Saddle up and read is the motto for the 2020 Nevada Reading Week. In 1987, Nevada Department of Education began a statewide initiative for teachers and librarians for reading through shared activities. The purpose of Nevada Reading Week is to encourage a love of reading by giving children opportunities to read and be read to.
My favorite part is seeing the kids because truly they're so genuinely happy and they're excited to see you.
The special week usually coincides with the birthday of beloved children's book author Dr. Seuss. Many celebrities, parents, and community members, including the UNLV cheerleaders, participate by telling stories and reading to students.
It is such an honor for students to reach the level of being an athlete in college. So when these students see the work that students had to put in to get to that level, it's important for them to see their successes and also that they used to be them. They used to be here, they used to be sitting in their seats, and that hard work and dedication and education along with being an athlete is really important. So it's really, really important for the children to see older students coming in and supporting them.
UNLV Athletics sent a lot of student athletes from all different sports to schools around the Las Vegas Valley to read books and answer questions.
All these individuals really look up to us. They aspire to be student athletes one day, and even if they don't aspire to be an athlete, they do aspire to be something bigger than just a student and something, whether it's being in their career or something like that, they always aspire to be something greater and bigger than who they are already.
Not only is Nevada Reading Week special for the kids, but for the teachers, administration, and librarians as well.
Reading Week is very special for myself as a principal. It's an opportunity for students to be exposed to reading all week. And it's an opportunity for community members to come in and see students they normally don't get to see different grade levels. It's really fun for anybody from the community to spend time in kindergarten classes all the way up to 5th grade.
This is more than just opening a book and reading to kids. This is an opportunity to give back.
There's no better way to give back to the community than to spend Nevada Reading Week with the youth. For Studio G, I'm Cabria Kirby.
Thank you for that amazing story, Cabria. We are so glad that UNLV student athletes play an important role in the community and are able to share how important reading and education is for students.
Speaking of education in schools, Vegas is in need of more schools. American Preparatory Academy will be opening a second campus in the southwest part of town. The public tuition-free charter school will accommodate 650 students. This new location will help at least 2,500 students that are currently on the waiting list.
While getting to school is a top priority, many students do not have access to transportation in CSN, and Nevada State College have addressed this issue and came up with the solution. Daryl Harris has the inside scoop.
College of Southern Nevada and Nevada State College have joined together to create an amazing shuttle service that will only be available to students that attend either school. The shuttle will operate on fixed routes and will connect to all 3 main CSN campuses, Nevada State College, and the East Las Vegas Library. Lieutenant Governor Kate Marshall played a key role in the process of getting this campus commuter up and running.
That's so amazing that schools are noticing issues and making changes to help out.
Speaking of transportation, the Regional Transportation Commission has had a couple of security issues recently. RTC has a spot on campus located right next to the Greenspun Hall. Studio G reporter Ralph Gallo was able to gather some more news.
Recently, there have been reported attacks on RTC property since December of 2019. Last year alone, RTC carried more than 65 million passengers and had 126 reported passenger-on-passenger assaults, according to the Metro Police Department. While that is a small percent of their passengers, the RTC says any instance of crime is one too many. That is why they are adding $3 million for additional security this year, including UNLV's RTC stop located across Greenspun Hall. The RTC has a robust security plan in place to help ensure the safety of our passengers, including the deployment of more than 40 security officers who patrol our transit system at any given time, according to RTC spokeswoman Angela Castro. Reporting for Studio G, I'm Ralph Gallo.
Students should be aware when getting on RTC buses. Student safety is a top priority, and we advise all students to be aware of their surroundings.
World's fourth largest crawler crane has arrived from Belgium and is now in Vegas to work on the MSG Sphere project. The MSG Sphere at Venetian will be unlike any venue ever created. The crane will be used to put up steel for the domed roof and exposure.
There are plenty of new clubs on campus. If you have an interest in building or engineering, UNLV has established a drone club for students to join. Our very own Ralph Gallo sat down with the president to see the brand new club in action.
This gets up to about 400 degrees Celsius.
UNLV has established a new club that gives students the opportunity to learn and build their own drones.
This could be a lot of fun for a lot of people. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand what FPV drone building and racing really is until they see it. When you build it too, you understand how each component's expensive, so you start feeling a sense of pride for it.
The drone club is the perfect place to go if you want to learn anything and everything about drones. You can learn how to build them, learn how to fly them, or just learn how they apply to different industries.
The UNLV Drone Club plans to partner with outside organizations to host their future races.
The UNLV Drone Club is looking to host some future races here on campus, or actually maybe with Caesars, or hopefully some big partners in the future. You have to be a student to join the UNLV Drone Club. This is a club that people can go to learn about cinematography, engineering, and also how software combines to make everything go together.
Student ideas and skill sets are accepted. This new club offers new opportunities for aspiring pilots and engineers.
You can request membership, which can be approved as soon as I get notification. You could also email me at unlvdrones@gmail.com.
To find out more, visit UNLV Drone Club on Facebook. Reporting for Studio G, I'm Ralph Gallo.
Be sure to check out the Drone Club, the brand new addition to UNLV's campus. Make sure to follow UNLV Drones on Instagram.
Speaking of drone and flying high, we have Samantha Nunley here to cover the weekend forecast. Take it away, Samantha.
Good afternoon, Las Vegas. I've got your weather forecast for the day. Let's take a look at today. We have a high of 70, sunny weather with a high of 75, a low of 58 degrees with wind speeds up to 8 miles per hour. Looking forward to the rest of the day, we have the North Las Vegas area for a 70 degrees. Nellis is going to be 70 degrees as well. Mid-Las Vegas, we're looking at 70, so if you're planning on going to the Strip, make sure that you maybe take a jacket. Some Las Vegas people think it's cold. We look at Henderson, 71 degrees with Boulder City looking at 69 degrees. Looking forward to tonight, we have 51 degrees with clear skies, a low of 49 degrees with wind speeds up to 6 miles per hour. And looking forward to the rest of the week, Friday, partly cloudy skies, a high of 78 degrees, low of 52. Looking forward to the weekend, mostly cloudy skies, so make sure you grab a jacket for the weekend. High of 73 on Saturday with a low of 49 degrees. Partly cloudy skies on Sunday with a high of 69 and a low of 48. And Monday, bringing it back up a little bit, partly cloudy skies, 70 degrees for your high, 52 for your low. That is all we have today for your weather on Studio G. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Samantha, for this weekend's forecast. With nice weather coming up and football draft season right around the corner, the Downtown Event Center is hosting a draft party. Be sure to check it out. Looks like I'll be making my way to the Raider draft party. Audio. That was so...
Our massive stadium screen with booming sound, featuring special guest appearances throughout the night with current and former players, including Josh Jacobs, Trent Brown, with Violator, Gorilla and Senior Raider. You can celebrate all night long at the biggest downtown draft party and enjoy a variety of game day bites and beverages. Upgrade your experience with the best seats in the house by reserving a private man cave with food and beverage service included. Or cheer on your favorite team's picks by reserving an on-the-field table for a beverage minimum. This is a free event. Must be 21 or older. Doors open at 4 p.m.
The American Lung Association hosted an event called Scale the Strat. Studio G correspondent Ralph Gallo attended and shares a story.
We're here to scale the strat.
Scale the Strat is part of the American Lung Association's Fight for Air Climb series. More than 1,000 climbers of all abilities registered to run or walk 1,455 steps up the Strat Tower, including first responders, challengers with disabilities, and people who support the cause to fight against lung cancer and diseases.
So excited to be part of this great event with the hundreds of people that show up, the teams that raise tons of money. We've got the individual fundraisers, and I'm really looking forward to the story of this veteran who's going to climb with just his hands.
Was injured back in 2006, lost both of my legs due to a blast, and I'm just out here to challenge myself and go up to the Strat.
The overall goal is to raise $300,000 to prevent lung disease and promote lung health. With the generous support of the community, the American Lung Association saves lives by fighting for healthy lungs and healthy air. Today, the fight is more important than ever.
As a first responder, we deal with people with lung issues all the time, with COPD, asthma, lung cancer. So it is something that I see every day, and it's a very important thing. And so raising money for it, raising awareness, and helping the American Lung Association with all this, it's the least we can do.
My lungs are burning, and this is one of the things that I like much about this sport, because your body is hurting everywhere, but the mind is the thing that led you to run and to give more effort.
Really, there is no excuse. If you are capable of moving, then you are capable of doing stuff just like this.
If you're up to take the task, step up and make a positive impact for lung health by participating in a Fight for Air Climb event. For more information, visit action.lung.org. Reporting for Studio G, I'm Ralph Gallo.
Thank you for the story, Ralph. It's amazing to see the community raise awareness for a good cause.
We do not want to keep you updated on the latest in politics. Mike Bloomberg has announced that he will drop out of the 2020 presidential race and endorse Joe Biden, the former vice president. March 10th is right around the corner, which means primaries for Idaho, Michigan, Missouri, Mississippi, North Dakota, and Washington. Studio G will keep you up to date on all the latest in politics.
The Running Rebels are on a rise and headed into the Mountain West Conference Tournament. Studio G reporter Cabria Kirby sat down with Running Rebels' very own David Jenkins Jr.
2.5 seconds left. Jenkins Jr., 40-footer on the run, baked in!
The shot clock never stops for junior guard David Jenkins Jr. He's ready to bring the Rebels success in the coming years.
I think I can make an impact in many different ways. I feel like I could be a vocal leader, as far as I can also set examples for my teammates. I know TJ's philosophy and his offensive scheme and defensive scheme, so I just feel like me bringing that experience in, I played with him for 2 years, I can teach the guys early, and we can build chemistry and camaraderie throughout the whole season early, and I feel like those certain things that I bring to the table is going to be able to help us in the long run to be a successful program next year.
David Jenkins Jr. transferred from South Dakota State when he found out his head coach, TJ Otzelberger, would be heading to the city full of bright lights and deep-rooted basketball history.
I remember when I first had told everybody that I was going to enter the transfer portal, is what you enter for all the NCAA schools to see you. You know, I was kind of by myself at my old school as well because TJ had left, and it's kind of awkward when you tell the whole team that you're getting ready to transfer, and, you know, they're kind of like not really against you, but they don't know to be on your side or not. So I felt like I was on my own at one point in time. And the fact that I really had to go through that opened my eyes to certain things. But I feel like the loyalty part in my eyes to TJ, because he believed in me when no one else didn't. So I feel like the same opportunity he presented to me, I wanted to present it back to him.
Jenkins is now in his first year as a Rebel, and after not being able to play due to NCAA transfer rules, he tells me the experience has been very eye-opening.
Sometimes when you're playing in the midst of the game, you're not really seeing certain things that you're doing wrong. You know, and really me sitting on the bench every single game, I can see what my teammates are doing wrong, but I can also see what they're doing right. So ultimately, it's building my IQ on and off the court. I can see everything that's about to happen. I can see the right reason, exactly what to do before the defense can even react to it. So I feel like that is really going to help me in this next year. And also, sitting out this year, it helped me mature on and off the court. It helped me with my body. It helped me get right on the court. It helped on my craft. So all those different dynamics is going to help me with this following year.
I may not be able to shoot a three, but junior David Jenkins Jr. is ready to take the Rebels to the NCAA tournament.
Jenkins will surely be cheering his running Rebels on as the team's run in the tournament begins today.
Day 2 of the Mountain West Conference Tournament is underway over at Thomas & Mack Center. The 4th-seeded Running Rebels take the floor at 2 p.m. against the 5th-seeded Boise State. The Rebels were impressive against the Broncos last Wednesday, winning 76-66 after leading by as much as 27 points. UNLV finished the season on a 5-game winning streak and 12 conference wins overall, the program's best finish 12 years. Mountain West All-Conference honors were announced this week as well, highlighted by 2 running Rebels. Junior guard Amari Hardy was voted 3rd team All-Conference, and sophomore guard Bryce Hamilton was voted 1st team All-Mountain West. Congrats to Bryce and Amari on good luck on today's game.
The coronavirus is spreading rapidly across the United States. As of this morning, Nevada became the latest. Ralph Gallo gives us the latest on emails from UNLV providing updates and tips on how to stay healthy.
My concern is, as the next week or 2 or 3 go by, we're going to see a lot more community-related cases.
The U.S. is on heightened alert following the first 2 deaths of the coronavirus in the country. One of the men was a resident at a long-term care facility in Kirkland, Washington, where officials are monitoring a possible outbreak. Also in Washington and nearby Oregon, a handful of schools are closed for cleaning after people either tested positive for the virus or are undergoing testing.
Everyone's been extra cautious and doing their extra hand washing.
These are just the latest precautions being taken following an increase in cases across the U.S. this weekend. And thousands are being monitored, tested, or are under some type of quarantine across the country. Lawmakers on Capitol Hill are negotiating a multi-billion-dollar spending package to deal with the virus. Democrats have blasted President Trump for his handling of the virus, at times contradicting the Centers for Disease Control and other medical experts on the severity.
The administration was slow to react in the very beginning. I don't know if it was just denying the science or what, but they were slow to react. I think they're now doing a lot more to try to make sure they get a handle on this.
With the rapid reports of the virus spreading, UNLV advises its students and staff to take extra precaution. Emails have been sent to UNLV students and faculty to remind our campus that there have been no reported cases in Nevada, but to maintain proper care. Washing your hands on a regular basis and sneezing and coughing on your sleeves, not your hands.
Be sure to watch out for UNLV's emails on the coronavirus and wash your hands frequently. If you feel something coming on, be sure to set an appointment at the Student Recreation and Wellness Center.
While UNLV is advising students to take health precautions with the coronavirus, University of Nevada, Reno announced that 16 students will be on their way home from studying abroad. The university stated that the students' health and safety is the #1 priority.
While the 2020 Summer Olympic Games were set to take place in Tokyo, the outbreak of the coronavirus has sparked speculation. The severity of the virus has forced Olympic officials to watch the spread closely as they begin to consider its implications. A cancellation may be in the works, but all options are still being considered. But now we are joined with UNLV Rebel Girl and Company member Jeremiah Williams, who is set to represent Team USA in the U.S. dance competition.
Hi, Jeremiah. Thank you so much for coming on for today.
Thank you.
We're so excited to have you. First thing we want to get into, congratulations on actually being a part of the U.S. dance team. Tell me a little bit about that and like the journey of getting there.
Yes, definitely. It's such an honor, first of all, to represent the U.S. national dance team. Basically, what that means is that we're going to be competing in Florida at the ICU Championships, nice. Which is where basically we're going to compete against other dance teams internationally, so Japan, the Philippines, and things like that. So it's a great opportunity for us.
Awesome. Now, does this occur every year, or is it kind of like, I know not like the Olympics, but is it where it's only like every 4 years, every 2 years?
Right.
Like, how does that work?
So it is every year.
Okay.
It's ICU holds the World's, it's called World's Championships,
Okay.
and it is held every year for college dance teams.
Okay, cool. Now, also we have to talk about you being 3-time national championships with Rebel Girls and Company. That's huge. So shout out to you guys for that and
Thank
representing
you so much.
UNLV. Tell us about your guys' overall gelling experience. How does it work to be winning back-to-back like that? I mean, it takes more than just hard work, but it's like you have to really be comfortable with your teammates. So explain that.
Yeah, it's definitely humbling. Once again, it's such a blessing to be a part of such an amazing program. But yes, when I think of my team, I think of them as family. That's definitely first. And I think that connection and that relationship definitely shows out there when we're dancing. And we will thank our amazing coaches. They definitely make sure that we're prepared when we go out there and when we perform in Florida. So yeah, I think it's just a great opportunity for us, and we're just going to keep coming back better than ever.
Okay, so tell me how you got started in Rebel Girls and Company. I know you said you're actually a Vegas native. Is this something you always wanted to do, or how did it come about?
Yeah, that's a funny story, actually. So I danced in high school.
Okay.
I was the captain at Valley High School of our boys dance team. And I actually did it as just a hobby. At first, I wasn't thinking of dancing in college or anything like that, until one of my friends actually came up to me and said that they were adding guys to the Rebel Girls here at UNLV. And I thought, why not just try out and see what would happen? And the rest is history. I went to tryouts. I made the team, and from there on, I guess my career started. So it was a great opportunity.
Yeah, I've actually gotten to see you perform. You guys are absolutely amazing.
Thank
Like
you.
halftime, oh, it's so good to see you guys dancing like at Thomas and Mack and stuff. So what makes you guys stand out from other collegiate programs?
I think the one major thing that makes us stand out is the fact that when we come to competitions and things like that, we always want to bring something different to the table. We never want to like repeat anything that another team has did or something that we've done ourselves. We always want to set the stage to a new level and just keep trying new things and try and change the game.
So I know you guys are like a very like a multicultural group. It's a lot of different backgrounds. Does that kind of influence the way you guys dance?
Yes, in a sense. We definitely have a bunch of different backgrounds with dancing-wise. Most of the guys, we have different backgrounds with hip-hop and things like that. And a lot of our girls, they have technique in ballet and jazz and things like that. So bringing that together and meshing it all into one definitely helps us bring a whole different aspect to dance.
Okay, well, before you go, we have to acknowledge that you are part of the wild card crew for the Las Vegas Aces. Tell us about that and what can we expect from the wild card crew in this upcoming season?
Yes, I am a part of that wild card crew for the Las Vegas Aces. Once again, it's a great opportunity just to be out there and to be a part of their hype team and hype up the crowd and the fans and get the energy going. So this upcoming season, we're definitely going to have some more routines in there. We're going to add a new spice to everything, so I'm very excited for that.
Also, before you go, tell us about the dance clinic that's coming up this weekend at UNLV.
Yes. Yeah, so the UNLV Rebel Girls and Company are having a dance clinic. It's hosted this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the MP South Gym. Come out, you're going to learn some cool dances. We'll have jazz, hip-hop, and we'll also do some cool stretches and things like that. So
awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jeremiah,
Awesome.
and best of luck to you when you are representing us for U.S. dance team, okay?
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
so much.
The Healthy Nevada Project has become the largest community-based population health study in the world. Ethan Stott gives us the latest.
The Healthy Nevada Project is a free clinical study providing participants who are at least 18 years old with knowledge of their ancestry, genetic risks, and diet intolerances. The test reveals your ancestral tree, diet insights, and checks for any genetic markers that show if you're predisposed for certain heart diseases or cancers. The spokesperson for the project, Kylie Rowe, explains how the project plans to create a healthier Nevada.
The goal of the project is to improve health outcomes in the state of Nevada by way of offering no-cost genetic testing. So when people receive information about their diet and wellness insights and potential genetic markers that can lead to health disease or cancer, with that information, early detection can save lives.
The test only takes about 10 to 20 minutes. Participants have to sign a few consent forms signing up for their Helix account and provide a small, clean saliva sample, which is done in the spit room where there's plenty of pictures of food to help get you salivating.
So when people receive their diet and wellness insight, they're receiving information that tells them if their genetics are predisposed to lactose intolerance or gluten intolerance. And with information like that, you can make different choices, lifestyle choices about the foods that you eat to feel better and to be healthier.
Participants receive their diet and ancestry results in about 4 to 8 weeks. And in about 6 months, participants can potentially receive the news if they test positive for genetic markers. And as Rowe puts it, no news is good news. Those interested can visit the website healthynv.org to start the sign-up process and find their nearest testing location. Reporting for Studio G, I'm Ethan Stott.
If you would like to join the Healthy Nevada Project, visit their website at healthynv.org.
Thank you so much for watching Studio G. That's all we have for today. We'll see you soon.
We will be back live on YouTube Tuesday, and we hope that you will tune in. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.